Hang on, I need a drink. Our clear speed is certainly getting better. Immortal arrow is really nice. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. $26. Enrique the Gardener. Morning, milady. Don't hit me. I'm a zombie, but I'm a good person. I'm Enrique, milady. I'm the king's gardener. See you in the village. Pick up. Our first emblem. Let's get out of here. My first build was Immortal Arrow Walking Sim. I loved it. We have an emblem in our possession. 3 more will have access to my office. We now have access to the planetarium to get to the Timpopoptimus Bastion. Enrique is back in town. Alright, let's go see what Enrique does. If anything. My name's Enrique, milady. I'm the king's gardener. You know, I was Slormanced when I was a kid and even turned into a zombie, but it's weird because I'm really still normal, only my skin is decomposing. Mr. Aloran said that I was an oddity of nature, but that he could do nothing for me. Don't worry, it could be worse. I could be a skeleton, or one of those horrible ghosts. Okay. Let's go to the blacksmith. Let's see. What is that? More tower plus 4. Okay. Let's see. merge fragments. Let's see if any of our gear is ready to be leveled up. Yes. Alright. Very mildly annoying that when you pull an item out of the mat storage and then you're done using it, it doesn't go back to the mat storage. It's a small thing, but... let's go through the planetarium as soon as possible. The Tempoptimus house is a little further on. Okay. I'm stuck. No, I actually do not know what is giving the immortal arrows poison. Like, I've got poison on stab, but I don't know why I have poison on the immortal arrow. Like, those guys didn't get poison, so it's not on the wandering thing. So right there, that did. So the active is poisoning, but the passive is not. Support passive? Oh, immortal arrow applies poison. Right here, acidic arrowheads. Okay. Got it, thank you. I got that support before I had immortal arrow, and I didn't realize it was going to affect it. Let's see, Windshark says, Monk, why did you choose Tuesday to be the day of the week when you play Guild Wars 2? Is it because Guild Wars Tuesday is a nice read to, or because the day we should receive new news about the game? The latter. Frequently when there's new updates and that section of Twitch is at its peak, it's on Tuesdays. So I was like, alright, if I'm gonna pick a day of the week to devote to Guild Wars 2, it should be this one. But the Guild Wars Tuesday thing was something that came to me later. Next mission. You can right-click to use a single item from the mat storage. Also, if you right-click your item to upgrade it, the update yesterday should put the appropriate Slorm bit in for you magically. Automagically. I will try that. Okay. The Tempoptimus house. This was my house when I was a student here. Do you know how the students are divided into houses? Thanks to the Doubtful Sock Ceremony. The Doubtful Sock Ceremony takes place when new students arrive at the academy. The illustrious Doubtful Sock is placed on the foot of the new student and decides based on purely random criteria and without any form of objectivity to which house he or she will belong. The students are distributed among the 4 houses, Archaemon, Tempoptimus, Oblitican, and Necromanchoves. However, the doubtful sock is as old as the Academy. It has been completely senile for several centuries, and its choices no longer make any sense. But old traditions are old. Wow. Dang, that was a lot. You gonna do 3 of those? Next mission. I'm not certain, but I think the guys that are making the big bubbles are blocking projectiles, because I think I have to step through the bubble to get them. Ooh, little lag spike there. Next mission. The big bubbles do block projectiles. The elite versions have an extra ability to make it more annoying. Great. Honestly, I found Hogwarts Legacy to be fun in its own way, not groundbreaking, but enjoyable. I was gifted Hogwarts Legacy from one of you. I have not got around to trying that one yet. We're in the Obliticans' dormitory. Beware of their fearsome powers. The students may be dead and possessed, but they're still very dangerous. So we are fighting the students. That's horrifying. Let's see. You have Life Leech, or whenever you cast Turret Syndrome, you lay down a trap instead of Portable Ballista. Turret Syndrome has less cooldown. Why would I want a trap instead of a ballista? Like, what? I should get this up, too. I can't imagine a situation where I would want that. Get Life Leech for now. Hey, Muck, your lonely tower fractal guide helped me and a pug get through our first time trying today. Thank you for that. You're very welcome, Plodrick. I'm glad to hear that helps people. I have a confession to make. I have not... I think I've been back to Lonely Tower twice since I made that guide. I really loved that fight where you fight Ceres and Deimos at the same time, but I really hated the final boss. So I've hardly done it since. Something blue up there. What is that? Okay. Mortal Arrow. Additional crit chance for each traveled yard. When a mortal arrow comes back to you, your attack speed is increased for each enemy hit. Whenever a mortal arrow deals damage to an enemy affected by Wandering Ward, it consumes Wandering Ward, and the current instruction is repeated. This effect can occur once per instruction. Whenever you apply Wandering Ward, you gain 1 Impatient Arrow stack up to 5. When you cast Immortal Arrow, your Impatient Arrow stacks are consumed, then has 2% chance for each consumed stack to trigger Shockwave every time it completes an instruction, dealing damage to enemies within 1 yard radius. You have 2 additional Wandering Arrows. I'm totally going for that, oh my god. Yeah, I gotta save up for that. More flying arrows. Okay. Got that quest item. This is good. Hey, Henry. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Fireball traps immobilize and inflict bleed. At least they do for one of the Huntress's other specs. I have a bad feeling. Someone purposefully locked my office. And oh my god, has no reason to do so because he doesn't know we're looking for the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals or even where it is. Someone else must be at work here, but who? We're the usual muck with pet build in all games. I mean, I'm working on getting a bunch of arrows that are, you know, smart. We now have 3 emblems. Using them as catalysts, I should now be able to help you by taking control of some of the enemies that can assist you. Keep going. What? 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 Who is this and why is she helping me? What? Now there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Well, whoever just asked for a pet build, apparently we're doing it. The Ancestral Legacy Bow. New Slorm Reaper found. Plus elemental damage, plus power crystal. Reaper damage is added to elemental damage instead of skill damage. Power crystals are rotating around you, firing piercing crystal shards every second, doing 34 elemental damage to enemies hit. Crystal shards can deal ancestral strike damage and trigger critical strike effects and ancestral strike effects. Crystal shards have a critical strike chance and ancestral strike chance equal to yours. Reaper damage is added to LE damage instead of skill damage. So does that mean my skills would get weaker? Alright, so like right now, hang on. This does 1450 to 2300. Now it does max of 1700. Yes, my skills got weaker. In exchange, I have this little crystal around me that casts gun. Why are there so many witches following me? lot of stuff going on. Oh my gosh. What was the gold item? Belts. Damage reduction. Crit strike, overdrive damage, any fire chance. I guess. Look what I found in the library. The illustrious doubtful sock. It doesn't smell very good, and it's not very powerful, and it's not much use anymore. I'm giving it to you. Don't thank me. Getting around 30 Elder Slorms should be more than enough for a first expedition. The doubtful sock. 201 evasion, 306 max life, 141 armor. Equip the doubtful sock to determine which house you belong to. I don't believe it is telling me which house I belong to. Let's go back to this one for now. Actually, I need to clean up the bag. Blacksmith. Hi, kid. Need to reforge something? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't want to read all that. Oh, as a master, you will be able to find another type of stone, Slormandrites. Slormandrites are harder to find, but they are also very useful. Like Slormites, you'll be able to find them on your enemies. Good luck. Let's see. Oh yeah, to the person who said that you can just right-click it and it'll autofill the thingy, you're right. Okay. We are reinforced. Get that going. Still can't get that yet. Alright. It's a new feature as of yesterday. Wow. Well, it's good. Let's see. Good thing with this game, you can turn a level and grade them to an in-game legendary if you have enough Mulan Stormite. The Necromanchovies use duplication techniques. Be careful, it can get out of hand. Slormandrites.